shining under city lights. All this doubt around me, then but look, I got it right. Don't you try to hit me, now you live a petty life. All those nights I lay awake, I pray for better life. Now I wake up with a baddie like I said I might. This a better life, you never tried, I bet it right. This a better life, you never tried, I bet it right. You been stuck just where you at because you never tried.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Colorado. I just showed up. I drove yesterday evening and most of the day today. I just showed up. It's like 6:30 p.m. right now. I found a campsite and I'm just getting ready to unload the truck and get my tent set up. And then I'm gonna drive around a little bit tonight on the roads and just try to identify some canyons I want to go up and hunt. But guys, I made it out to Colorado for elk. I didn't think it was going to happen with my back injury. I've been taking care of it and just nursing it along this last month, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I was sitting at home and I knew a weather front was going to be coming through the west out here, and I had to get out here. I had to see the mountains. I needed to see the mountains. I needed to get out. And so I packed everything up, drove out to Colorado, and here we are at the campsite. I'll show you guys around. I'm going to grab my King's Summit tent and get it set up. But this campsite is pretty sweet. It looks like there might have been some hunters here already. So they built themselves a fire pit, which is awesome. That thing is huge. And they already cut down some firewood, like some dead wood, dead trees and stuff like that that's around. So I might utilize some of that. But I think my spot for my tent is going to be right about here, or maybe just tucked in here a little bit. That way it's out of the wind and I've got shade during the day. I can't believe it, guys. I made it out elk hunting. I'm out here solo. It's going to be a grind. These mountains are steep. I'm going to be going lightweight. Basically just a kill kit, my bugle tube, camera gear, and just a little bit of food for the day. So yeah, it's going to be fun, guys. I cannot wait. I feel blessed that I was able to make it out here. The drive sucked. I won't lie. Never is fun driving when you've got a back that's acting up. So I'm going to take it really easy tonight, getting things set up. But yeah. Ray Rock, hiking up through here, and I've just been slowly letting out a couple of cow calls in this big patch of aspens. I heard a branch break, so I stood around for 10 or 15 minutes, didn't hear anything else. Hiked up a little further, I cow called again. Something tells me there's at least a couple of cows or something right in here, about 80 to 90 yards. It's so thick. It's really hard to see anything, so I'm just going off of my hearing. I just found an elk shed. I just sat down next to it. Look at that. Sat down on this log and look over to my right, and there's a shed laying there. Looks like a pretty good shed. Well, I decided to keep moving from that last spot where I found that shed. I think what I was hearing were squirrels dropping nuts from the trees and hitting the hollow logs, the deadfall below. Makes a really, really loud sound. It sounds like sticks breaking, like elk walking, but don't know if there's any elk in here. Let out that series of cow calls and that bugle. And that calf just came running in to like 40 yards. I'm gonna unstrap my bow and spend a little bit of time in this ravine. Man, that calf came running in. I mean, on a beeline. See if we can get a bull to do that. This bull that I had at 65 yards, he started angling uphill. He came out to this meadow long enough to see that there was no bulls down in the meadow, and he just angled and started walking his way up. So I'm gonna go throw the pack on, ease up over this edge, and throw some bugles out, try to call something in. That was crazy, just when I was like, man, none of the sign in here looks old, like new, which it doesn't. All of this sign looks old, but these elk are coming from up in the pines, not down in this big bottom, so maybe they're just further up this draw. I mean, obviously they are. They came from that draw, so I'm gonna load up and get over that ridge, call again. I heard a bull bugle way at the top of that mountain. It's very, very, very faint. I bugled back at him, but I don't think he's coming down here. It's like sheer rock cliff coming down this way for him, so I'm just packing up my stuff. Gonna throw the bow on the back, grab my hiking poles back out, and start my descend into the depths of hell. This thing is steep. I can hear the river. Means I'm getting close. Getting very close. Well, guys, that is it for today's hunt. Man, what a day. This morning was a little slow, but this evening was quite a bit better. So I'm just going to brush my teeth, maybe get a little midnight snack beforehand, and then hit the tent. I did make it in here about an 1/8 mile. There's a bull bugling up here. Chuckled. He only sounds like he's 200 yards away. I'm gonna move up a little bit and start calling. This is so steep. Starts to plateau once I get up there, so gotta keep moving. climbed up 3/4 way up the mountain. Now I'm just starting to side hill at elevation. I'm about 10,200 feet right now. The peak is 10,008. I'm just side shifting my way over. I'm gonna hunt between 10.2 and 10.4. So I just need to wrap my way around the north side of this mountain, navigate all this stupid deadfall. I couldn't even navigate the deadfall that was 3/4 way up. There's still a lot of deadfall up here, but that was like, I couldn't even get through it. Deadfall was twice as tall as I am. I just gotta take it slow and be careful. I can't get hurt up here. Super, super fresh. There's elk droppings right there. And that's from only a few hours ago. I mean, that is like fresh. The still stalking has begun. I just looked at the radar because I heard thunder like really, really close. And that storm's moving in a lot faster than I thought it would. I just checked the radar and it's like, it's almost on me. I'm definitely going to be hiking out in either rain or snow. But I'm already in here. I'm going to try to kill something. Tracking my way back around to the south face. Made it about halfway through this north face, which, I mean, I'd like to go further, but it's starting to sleet right now. I'm about 3 miles away from my truck. And as you can see from all the deadfall, this is not the greatest area to be in when a storm rolls in. I don't want to get crushed by a tree, because pretty much all these trees are like dead. And if that wind gets to twisting, I don't want to be anywhere in here. I want to be on the south face for sure. So, starting to work my way back to the south face because I ain't trying to get smushed. Plus, with as cool as it is, I haven't seen any elk. I've seen a lot of sign. I haven't seen any elk on this face. But with as cool as it is, those elk could be out on that south face. Kind of around the aspen patches and or just like feeding early on that south face grass. So, gonna work my way back around. Well, there's a mule deer. Well, I glassed this whole basin and nothing but beef cows. I'm about halfway down to the road right now, but I've only got about 45 minutes of light yet. So maybe these elk with the weather started moving down to the lower country. So I don't know. I'm just gonna start kind of making my way back down towards the truck and just hunting my way off. That hike down from that thing was not fun on my ankles. A lot of side hilling and pressure on the side of my ankle. I think deadfall is just about the worst on your body, and then paired deadfall with very, very steep side hill up above 10,000 feet. Makes for a painful hike. Well, with a storm rolling in towards the end of day 7, I wasn't able to finish out my hunt how I would have liked. But that's alright. I wanted to make sure that I could get back home safely and get out of this mountain range without getting caught in a big snowstorm. The next couple days it snowed and dropped quite a few inches in that mountain range, so I'm glad I was getting out of there when I did. But man, what an awesome hunt. I had some ups and some downs. Ultimately, it was a ton of fun hiking around the mountains and getting into a few elk, bugling, talking back with some bulls, and just all in all having a great time. I can't wait to get out this next year and kind of redeem myself, but until then, guys, I appreciate y'all watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.